There are three questions that we use to filter clients when they first call us to see whether it makes sense for them to come in and for a consultation and possibly file bankruptcy. All of these three questions are potential problems with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case. The first question we ask is, how much debt do you have? And by debt, we really mean unsecured debt. That means credit cards and medical debt. It can also mean any kind of deficiency debt on a repossessed vehicle or a repossessed foreclosed upon house. If they have less than about $10,000, it probably doesn't make sense to file. It costs a couple $1,000s to file bankruptcy, and so you're just really not going to get that much of a benefit out of it. If they've got more than $30,000 or so, it probably does make sense to file, because generally it's credit card debt bearing interest at 20 or 30% per year, and so it's going to be really hard for them to catch up. Between $10,000 and $30,000, it kind of depends on their income level, because that's going to determine how quickly they could catch up and pay it down. So generally, that's the first question. We want to make sure they have more than about $10,000 or so of dischargeable unsecured debt. Question number two is, do you have any assets that are non-exempt? And we'll talk about exemptions in another video, but basically that means anything that can be taken by the trustee. And go watch the exemptions video, because that's a whole analysis in and of itself. Question number three, I'm blanking on. What's question number three?
Income.
Income. And we ask, what's their income level? Because if their income level is too high, if it's significantly above median for their geographical area, they're not going to be able to file a Chapter 7. They're going to have to file a Chapter 13. And we'll talk in another video about the problems with a Chapter 13. So those are the first questions that we ask when